dances with worms. A true business story. Stay with us for Venture.
At Risk tonight on Venture.
Wake up!
Wake up, Matt.
Can we tell you about our product?
I mean, we've been selling potential for a while, and we'd have to start selling reality very soon.
I need a bit more talent.
I just pray my soul remains untainted in the fold. Old soul.
Good evening. Welcome to Venture. I'm Diane Buckner. Get ready to meet a couple of precocious entrepreneurs. First up, a familiar storyline. Whiz kid quits college, starts company, tries to make millions. It's usually played out in high-tech startups. But tonight, a young Canadian who's betting big bucks on his ability to sell poo. It's a strange tale about a Canadian kid who could have been set for life. The son of two doctors, he was on track to get a fancy Ivy League degree from Princeton. But one weekend, he took off to visit friends. After a few beers and a few laughs, he discovered his buddy's worm composter.
There's worms in this box.
Dude, there are like 10,000 worms in there.
That little worm will eat twice its body weight at least every day in garbage.
What happened next?
I dare you to eat that worm.
Just eat the worm. It's not gonna kill you.
We're not really sure. But that night, Tom Saki was transformed. Suddenly, the 22-year-old was too cool for school. He quit Princeton, became obsessed with worms, and decided worm power could change the world.
What we're trying to do is flip capitalism on its head.
But two arch enemies, time and money, could crush his dream to make a fortune off worms and composting. Can this new age CEO and his student staff save the business?
Crap, frankly, is being sent out. They don't know what's going on in the company.
Will the friends he's counting on as managers let him down? And can he wiggle his way into huge sales and investment deals?
In the next 6 months, if things don't work out, we're pretty much going to lose everything.
Dig in. This is the adventure of Tom Saki, Worm Boy. While Princeton's class of 2004 graduates and heads out into the real world, across the street from campus, down in a basement office.
Yeah, so let's just, take it sort of one step at a time and not...
Tom Saki's already there with his busy company, TerraCycle.
Tom, the internet's down.
Someone get in touch with John Byer to fix our network, because this is stupid.
It's tough to find the boss a chair because everything's been invested in making TerraCycle plant food. The plant food's made an hour away in a factory that's tucked in the back of a government-sponsored greenhouse. Here, Worm Boy Tom preps a secret blend of stuff like manure, coffee grinds, and orange peels. It all gets cooked and fed to the 250,000 hungry worms living in this tower.
They're eating through that worm food that we gave them and producing incredible worm poop, and that's what we sell.
He's not kidding. TerraCycle plant fertilizer really is worm poop that gets mixed with water, pumped into used pop bottles, and shipped in used boxes. It's near perfect eco-capitalism, a product designed to turn garbage into gold.
Crippling, isn't it?
Back at the office,
All right, guys, we're back on.
Tom says he won't give up Mother Nature to make money.
We just sort of can't sell out to the easy path, which would be buying new bottles or shipping the normal way or doing things really the normal way.
All right, so this is...
Nothing is normal about this business. Tom's managers are his friends, and most of his workers are student volunteers. The company can't afford a real staff. Bills and expenses already add up to $50,000 a month. And even though Worm Boy used his superpowers to raise over $1 million US from investors, he spent almost all of it over the last 3 years. Making matters worse, there's not much money coming in from sales, because so far TerraCycle's only sold in a few little garden stores and on the internet.
We have to get our sales up and get to break even, or by December we're going to run out of money, and then this whole thing is going to be over.
Not only could the company be over,
Okay, so let's put that on letterhead.
so could Tom's whole life in business if gambling on worms buries him and his Birkenstocks.
My parents will most likely make me go back to school, And I'm not going to be able to be an entrepreneur, I don't think.
There are a few grown-ups around.
And the goal here is to make a friend. That's the whole thing. Make a friend, make a sale.
Sales VP Robin Tater is a close friend who's old enough to be Tom's dad. He gave Tom one of his first jobs 10 years ago. Now he's betting on the kid and living off his savings.
If it goes sour, I lose 3 years of my life, a lot of work, a lot of traveling, and a lot of grief.
Robin's priority is to get TerraCycle into big box stores this spring.
Right now I sell Miracle Grow. Why would I want to sell your product?
He's trading students to go after smaller chains.
But first of all, because this product is going to really make people feel good about buying it.
Another friend and manager is Alex Salzman, Tom's buddy from high school.
The way we'll sort of run the experiment is sort of...
He's also just quit Princeton to run TerraCycle's new lawn program.
You'll have some shade in that area and some sun out here.
The first big contract, fixing a Princeton lawn with worm poop pellets.
The job's huge. Princeton's granted us the opportunity to basically enter the turf market.
Somehow make this a little bit better.
Tom needs all the help he can get. But while the student volunteers might come cheap,
That way on Monday you can actually start attacking these guys. So sort of lead your team.
they need a lot of help.
It's way too markety. Like, and just finish it off in some cute way. It's like, in my opinion, I really like this because, you know, right?
Sometimes this young CEO looks like an overworked babysitter, struggling to keep track of the kids.
Which team are you on? Just remind me.
I'm on the distribution team.
What the students get out of this is business experience, stock options, and room and board for the summer, but not in posh Princeton. Try 20 minutes away in tough Trenton. Wormboy bought a rundown mansion and turned it into the staff dorm. It's conveniently located near the corner that splits the neighborhood between the Bloods and the Crips. But most of the gang here is too busy to notice. There might be rooms to paint and bathrooms to clean, but not when there's a good party to be had. So where's Wormboy to take charge? Well, remember those Princeton grads? A few of them have their own party blazing back at campus. They're out of here tomorrow and getting rid of stuff tonight. But while the grads may have money to burn,
Gosh, this one's a heavy one.
Tom and his students don't have a dime to spend on furniture for the staff house. So they're carrying away the cast-offs.
Oh, that hurt my back.
You know what they say, one man's garbage.
It's true, but it's also sort of the way, I guess, people our age do this sort of thing.